morning, guys, and I'm back. I've been on quite the hiatus, and there's a lot going on in my life right now, and which is why that I haven't taken some time to go through videos. Quite frankly, I just haven't had time. Um, been a lot of big adjustments in my life, and just like I told you guys from the start, I want to be very real with y'all, and so we all have these ups and downs, and I just had one of those, and so I took a break from YouTube videos. Me and my wife have been taking time to really kind of go through things financially. We've had to make a lot of personal changes, a lot of sacrifices, but that's exactly why I'm here to talk to everybody about that and be real about what's going on because a lot of us are going through these things. And so I took the last 2 months off from our videos here. I know it's been a long time, and from the beginning, I said I was going to try to get one out every week, and I did fail, and that's okay. I'm picking it back up right where I left off, and that's I think a big lesson is that just because you fall off something doesn't mean you have to stay off forever. So here I am back into the videos. One of my biggest announcements is that I have made a huge career change. With that career change came a very large pay cut. And so for us to sustain to where we could still live in our same house and try to keep a lot of things that we really had to look down and start budgeting and paying off as much debt as possible so we can just live in a comfortable spot to where we can afford this sacrifice that I'm making for these next 2 years. So most of you who are pretty close to me may already know, but I have gone. I was in the healthcare industry for about 7 to 8 years, and as much as I love the healthcare industry and I love the leadership position that I held, ultimately I just couldn't do it anymore. Um, a lot of factors went into that. I won't really get into those. Um, Most of them are just very personal, but ultimately I made that decision, and I am now in an industry that I have never worked in before in my entire life. And let me just say, it's been extremely humbling. Guys, going from a desk job where you sit in an office and you might walk around maybe a few hours a day to a job where you're on your feet anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a day, lifting stuff and, back breaking type stuff, um, you know, gives you a whole new kind of view on what a lot of people are doing out there. And, a lot of kudos to everybody in these industries where they're just on their feet all day long. Because at the end of the day, you go home, feet, legs, back, everything is just on fire, and you wake up and you just do it again. Um, but on the other side of that, the stress, guys, is near near zero. I mean, huge weight just lifted off the shoulders. A whole different type of environment, a whole different culture, and you've got people that are just happy every single day, whether it be because they have the opportunity to make a paycheck and provide for their family, or because they just love their teammates and team members. And for the restaurant that I'm actually working for, they take a lot of priority in that. And so, with that being said, I'm happy to announce that I am actually now a director with Chik-fil-A. You may have noticed that logo here. And guys, it's just been an absolute great experience from leadership on down. Everybody is just so welcoming. Everything's heartfelt. You know, um, it's kind of funny because you go to a fast food industry, you don't think you're gonna impact a lot of people, but it's true what they say. Food is really kind of a way to people's heart because you should see, guys, when these people receive these bags of food, they're so happy. And one of the things that Chick-fil-A really kind of emphasizes on is, you don't know what people are going through on a day-to-day basis. So, some people might be going through a divorce. Some people might be going through, financial situations. Maybe someone lost their spouse. There's a lot of different things that are going on in people's lives, and something as little, or what we think is as little as food, makes a huge difference in someone's day. Um, and not just in the food, but as Chick-fil-A says, we're not in the restaurant business. We're in the people business. It's absolutely true, guys. I've been to a lot of other restaurants where it's just, can I take your order? And they're just like, okay, bye, and hand you your food. Chick-fil-A is totally different. You have this very welcoming, hi, welcome to Chick-fil-A. How can I help you today? And it's done with a smile, and it's genuine, guys. It truly is genuine. Very rarely do you see anybody faking it. It's really not a fake it till you make it situation. It's people are truly happy. They're enjoying what they do, and they like making other people happy. So, they've got this great model for their business, and that's to make people, serve people with a smile, give that smile. And you can see a lot of people, you can tell they're having a down day. They come in, they have just kind of this sad look on their face, this down look. And all of a sudden you approach them, you start asking them about their day, you start having a conversation with them, and their whole mood changes. And I've even had people go as far as telling them, "You've made my day." And this is like within a 30 to 60-second time frame, guys, at the drive-through. So just fantastic stuff that's going on. Yes, again, it was a huge sacrifice on my part, but the goal for me, when I went into interview, I was able to talk with the owner and the partner of the business there. And so the goal for me is within the next 2 years to hopefully own my own franchise myself, and continue and build upon what Chick-fil-A is doing and bring joy to everyone around me. This is really kind of the field that I've been wanting to get into, as you guys know, with my business now, my leadership consulting business. It's exactly what I want to spread. I want to spread the love, guys. I want to spread the cheer, and the happiness, and biggest thing too was for me to be happy, because I couldn't make those people around me happy, including my family, much less others. And it's really hard to preach that stuff when you're not happy yourself. So happy to say that these last few months, I've done a lot of reflection. Last time y'all saw me, I think I had stubble, and now I've got like a full grown beard. So yeah, that's how long it's been since I've done one of these videos. But again, I just want to thank you guys, for subscribing, for liking my videos, for commenting. It helps tenfold, guys. Really, it does. And so I hope that y'all continue to follow me in this new journey. And if you guys can relate, or if you have questions on what steps I took personally to feel comfortable with making this transition, reach out. I'd love to talk to you about that, because it was not easy. We spent weeks looking at our budgets, looking at what we could pay off. I was a heavy Bitcoin and stock guy, and I sold everything so I could pay off pretty much all the debt that we have. And I'm starting back from ground zero. And so I won't be investing for some time, just because we're a little tight financially, like I said. But I will be getting back into that. And but those things are, the sacrifices again that's just a small portion of the sacrifices that we had to make, including trading in a vehicle and things of that nature. So if you guys have questions about that, please reach out, comment below, and I'd be happy to talk to anybody about that, because I know this is a real struggle, and especially with COVID and everything else that's going on, a lot of people are going through this transition right now. So I'm happy to help, guys. So please like, follow, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.